Okay, I saw this and there was no way I could drive past it. A big fog bank had just lifted in the valley of Eagle Lake, just east of Strathmore, and it left behind all this frost. From the ground it looked amazing, so I put up my drone to see how far it spread, and it went quite a long ways. It was thickest a little bit to the north, and then when I went over the ridge at the head of the valley, it got a little bit thinner, but still, there was plenty. The air must have been completely calm when this frost formed. The crystals of it were the size of feathers, like the feathers that were puffing out of my ripped down vest. I really need to get a new vest. There was frost everywhere I looked, and at this big patch of willows and poplars, I was able to step out of the truck and get fairly close to it. You can see just how big some of those crystals are. They form from supercooled water droplets that are suspended in the air, like in fog. But frost crystals need something to grow on. But the further east I went, the fewer things there were for the crystals to attach to. The snow in the fields was flat and even, but I came to an intersection where snowplows had piled a bunch of it up, and it was covered in crystals. I could get really close to them now. Of course, it helped that they were pretty big. And though they do look kind of feathery, up close you can really see that they're more like fish scales. And diamonds. There were even crystals in the bird tracks in the snow, left behind by these guys, I assume. I continued following the frost and came across this guy. That's a snowy owl. They are so cool to see. But by about 3 in the afternoon I was starting to run out of daylight, so I started heading back to town. Though there was still some frost around, the day had gotten continually warmer. These horses might look cold, but nah, it was nice. Same with these mule deer, stealing corn out of a field. This girl here, she looks particularly guilty. Just up the road from her, a golden eagle was keeping an eye on things. And as the sun began to set, the moon got brighter in the sky. By now, most of the frost was gone. There was still a little bit in these rabbit tracks. And oh my, were there a lot of rabbit tracks. And some of it lingered on the vegetation beside the fields. And there was a much warmer air to the west, which was causing this inversion. But that just added to the golden glow of the sun skimming across the little bit of frost that was left. Yeah, it had been a little bit of a surprise to find the countryside looking as feathery as all this. But I'll take a surprise like that any day.